Hey everyone, OKS Gamer here. I have Joe with me from Gaming for Insight. He's going to be helping me out this week.
Hey fans and subscribers.
A little bit under the weather, so bear with my voice. Joe is probably going to help me out if I stumble a bit. But yeah, we're at day one here at CES. There was not a lot of handheld news, but we do want to cover what we did experience, what we saw that was kind of neat, and just highlight a couple of things. So yeah, the first thing that we actually went to is the event started pretty late. I think it was at like, what, 3 o'clock? No, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, so we went to this tech trends, which basically covered a few things that are kind of coming in the tech industry in general. Talked about the next generation, Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and some of their spending habits. How it seems like the replacement cycle for devices.
We apparently like to upgrade quite a few things.
Yeah, we like to
every
upgrade
year.
a little bit quicker than normal. So they're showing some trends there. It was just interesting to see. They also talked about the year-over-year spending, how like it seems like things in the U.S. particularly are kind of moving more. We're upgrading more. We're buying more tech. So that was kind of interesting. They talked about some other tech that's coming and stuff to expect at the show. They talked about smart, AI trucks. They had like different things for different like health and body measurement and just healthy living. So that was kind of neat. Yeah, and they talked about like I guess more automation, like more automatic taxis. How that's a thing that's coming up. And it looked like
AI driving that.
yeah,
No pun
deliveries
intended.
and yeah. So anyway, it's just interesting to hear some of the stuff that's coming up. Aside from that, there was one other event that we attended that was called CES Unveiled, which we were kind of surprised. Like I thought it was going to be another sit-down presentation, but it was actually a ton of booths. So that was kind of cool to actually get like a first look at some different products. And there was nothing really handheld related. There was the closest we could say would basically be that that controller that we found.
From the company Serafim,
Yeah, for your phone, but
which was equivalent to a backbone for those that
yeah,
are
very
familiar.
very similar to that. So yeah, there's three products that we kind of highlighted. And, the first one was we went over to the UGreen stand. They had a
Had to go.
small stand. Yeah, we had to go. I cover that a lot on the channel. And yeah, so they have this some new NAS technology and new products that are coming out. They didn't really go into it at the booth, but that's something that they're going to be presenting in the next few days. I think it's in a couple days. They also had this new Thunderbolt 5 dock, which looked pretty cool. I think that's the first one I've seen.
First one I've seen as well.
Yeah, so that was pretty neat. We don't have a release date for that though. And then there was this like big Chungus charger.
500 watts.
Yeah, 500 watts. They're like 7 USB-C ports. It sounds like something that something like someone like me that's kind of crazy with my handles. I can charge like 7 of them or 5 of them at a time.
Use turbo mode with that.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
yeah, so that looked kind of cool. Again, no release date, but they'll give us more information on that later. Then we went to that Serafim controller. It was a controller for your phone. It worked for
Equivalent
Android.
to the backbone.
Yeah, Android and iOS. Yeah, very similar feel to the backbone. A little bit larger joysticks, I felt like. They have Hall effect. I think that's pretty standard now. The Hall effect triggers, I believe. I can't remember if he had verified that. You could also customize the back, like change the different colors. Yeah, it looked kind of neat. I
Connected USB-C.
yeah, I hadn't heard about that company before, but yeah. So we'll drop a link in the description if you want to check out their site to learn a little bit more. And then the third thing that we saw was these cool keyboards from what was the name of that company?
Epomaker.
Yeah, Epomaker. So the one that stood out to me was actually this like really tiny keyboard that was carbon fiber, super lightweight.
Yeah, that was nice. And,
yeah.
and it had RGB, which you can't hurt.
Oh, exactly. Get those
Especially
extra,
for us gamers.
get those
For
extra FPS. But yeah, it was very, very lightweight. It fit into my Tom Talk bag, and yeah, it looks like honestly the perfect companion if you want to use like your Legion Go or another handheld that you're going to put on your tabletop and just use keyboard and mouse. Aside from that, there was a bunch of like, it seemed like there was a theme of like these dictation glasses. So not like XR or AR necessarily, but glasses that they look like a regular pair of glasses, but they translate for you.
Definitely gave you a new perspective.
Yeah, and it was meant. I think their target was if somebody's a little bit hard of hearing, that it could just pick up what's going on around them and then dictate on the screen. That wouldn't really show it to other people. It's very subtle.
And you got to see a dog.
Yeah, there was
It
this
was a robotic dog, though.
a lot of little robot dogs and toys. It was kind of cool. This dog was I don't know. It was a bit of a highlight for me because the animations were so smooth.
Yeah.
It could like duck and move around, and apparently it can do backflips. But they had that turned off for the show here. They didn't want to, I guess, have any incidents.
I thought you were going to bring home a dog. I thought that's what was going to happen.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. It could play dead too. I don't think that was an intended feature, but I thought it was pretty cute. A lot of health, and there's like I think I saw like this giant massage chair that like stretches your arms out, and yeah, it was neat. It was first time coming to a conference like this, so I really enjoyed it. Even if some of the stuff is not necessarily what I normally cover or talk about or really look into, it was just cool to kind of experience it. But yeah, tomorrow we're expecting a lot more. There's press conferences from Sony, from NVIDIA, and I'm also going to be meeting, me, Joe, and a couple others are going to be meeting with 1X players, so hopefully we'll get some more information on the new G1 that's coming out.
Hopefully we get to go hands-on with that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to take a look at it
hands.
while we're there, which would be super cool. So, yeah, so stay tuned for the rest of the week. Today's is very brief because it was a little bit of a different day. It's been a slow startup, but we anticipate tomorrow and the rest to be picking up. So, yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy this, and thank you for watching.